What up, Robin? Hey, Pop. Hold on, y'all. I got to get my life together. It's a lot going on. What up, T? What up, Triisha? Who else did I miss? Who else did I miss? Okay, it's just y'all three in here right now. Well, it's other people, but they ain't saying nothing. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Let me see. Hold on, y'all.
Stay out of my path.
Y'all, I don't know why I got a hold of AI. I've been playing with AI a lot. Listen, I have some fun, exciting news to discuss today. Somebody tagged me on YouTube. And if y'all have been watching, I've been discussing. Well, let me see. This was about like what, a week ago? About a week ago. This was about a week ago. I was discussing the situation with Peyton Charles. And now part of me was like, I'm just gonna make the video. I'm not gonna tag the lady. I'm not gonna say the lady name. Now, the other side of me know she was coming, right? Because if you guys watch my other videos, she has this thing where she got to let people know it's her. She just got to be seen. Okay, so since she wants to be seen so bad, we gonna let y'all see her. I don't know what it is. We gonna give her what she want. Maybe it'll help her process through this thing called life a little bit better. What's up, father of three? How you doing? So I want to talk about this because this is important. I deal with a lot of older women as far as friendships. And I know y'all like to use the word seasoned. I do too. I have a lot of seasoned friends. I don't have a lot of salty ones. Okay. So you have a lot of seasoned women in their age, and you got a lot of salty women in their age. You got to know the difference. The lady, I'm a corrector. She may not have known what she was doing. She said she keeps calling me anti. It's anti. Anti is something that you're against. And we can Google reference that later if we need to, but it's anti. It's what I'm against. I am against hyenas. I'm against hyena behavior. I am against people like women who try to pretend that they are nice and sweet, and they're really nasty. So as I called it out before, she has this like type of nice, nasty behavior, which she displays all the time. Exactly. She displays it all the time. Even the video reacting to me, she displayed it as well. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about because I can show you better than I can tell y'all. Um, Let me show it on here. And I do want to say this. It's not all older Black women, because again, I associate myself with a lot of older Black women. A lot of people that I talk to, majority of them are older than me versus younger. Okay, they used to always say I have an older spirit or an older soul or whatever it may be. But I'm going to discuss this. We're going to just dissect this whole thing because I believe this woman is one of many on how a lot of these women out here behave, and they try to hide behind what they're doing, and they try to say, oh, I'm old, I don't know. Yes, you do. There ain't no way you've been walking on this earth this long and you don't know nothing. Is that what you try to tell us? Hold on, let me see. Present, share screen. Your daughters keep texting me. Select window. Let's do this window. Okay. Y'all, they done changed up StreamYard, so I'm trying to play it by ear. Hold on. Now, I only watched a little bit of the video and then I stopped because I was like, I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna react to it live with y'all, the rest of it. Let me see. I don't think I'm in the right one. Hold on. X out of this. I'm gonna react to it live with y'all real quick. Just give me a second, y'all. Plus, the internet been acting weird, so if I'm messing up or I'm breaking up, please let me know in the chat so I don't be out here looking crazy. All right, because I listened to the playback of my other video. It was all choppy and stuff. So y'all let me know when I start to get choppy so I can know, so I can adjust accordingly in the chat. All right, let's see. YouTube. I don't know if y'all caught my husband's. Oh, look, it's already there for me. Look at God. My husband's live today. Hold on. Let's expand. How do I make this bigger? Let me go back to this one. Window. Would you say robbing fake people? What'd you say about rice jars, Traisha? You know what? I'm gonna do that, Traisha. I promise you, I'm gonna do the Jason's lyrics thing. I am. We still gonna do that. We are. I'm gonna put the live up as soon as I do it. Hold on. Let me get this video out. All right, let me share that. All right. So here. Let me see if y'all can see that. I'm about to check to see if y'all can see it. Hold on. Cause it be playing and don't be playing. You know what, T? What up, Cheryl? T, don't get me started, please. We just warming up. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, even with that, just minding your business would be like if somebody just knocked on your door. Like for example, I made the video about the situation with Peyton, but I didn't add this woman, so she could have went her whole life without seeing my video. But she gonna explain how she got the information of my video, and she's allowed to react to it because it's public, it's out there on the internet. But I want you guys to see how she plays on words and she manipulates things to try to make her seem like she innocent. She always play with this kind of borderline victim mentality, and I want y'all to see that. Plus, she's the type of woman, she got the whole Eminem thing. Y'all seen that movie with Eminem when he was like, I do this, I do that, and he talks about himself. She's one of them type of people. If I bring it up, y'all can't talk about it because I bring it up because I'm not embarrassed. But we still gonna talk about it. Let's go. Dang. They could do you said what? What did she say? She said, I ain't even tell the kid. Just do what they want to do. Ma'am, don't let me get you going like that. Hold on, y'all. But I guess it got deep now, y'all. She said it wasn't that deep then. It probably got that deep today. But let's continue. It's anti hyena squad. I don't even think they spell well. I mean, if you say anti, the ANTE, that's a different anti, which is amping up, but that's an I, so that's anti. Now, I know a lot of people don't, be in grammar as deep as me. Some do, some don't. Tomato, tomato. So I'm just no shade. I'm just explaining my name. Okay, let's go. See how she try to pretend like she innocent? Oh, bless your heart. Oh, sugar foot. Oh, dumpling butt. Like she remind me of a lot of these. Let me let her. Let me. I'm gonna let her cook. I'm sorry. I'm over speaking. I'm gonna let her cook. I know I said I was gonna let her cook, but that whole "who sent you" nigga, what is that? Maybe God sent me. I mean, I don't know how to answer that, ma'am. I seen something on the internet and it led me to respond. So it could have very well been God. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all say y'all can't hear? Hold on. Must be God. Hold on. Let me see. Let me reshare. Window. Can't be this one. Let me see. Which one is it? You know what? I'm gonna do it from this one because I don't think her channel is monetized on this channel. No, it's not. So I'll just do it from this one to make it easier. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to get used to this StreamYard stuff. Let me do this. All right. Thank y'all for letting me know. So now I gotta restart. No, I ain't gonna restart. I'm gonna just play from here. Share screen. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear.
So, Miss Ma'am, because I kind of jotted some stuff down because I didn't want to miss Ma'am's commentary because her commentary was accommodating. That's what it was doing.
Thank you.
Is that a word? Uh, Miss Hyena? Let me know, girl. So she said,
Anti hyena. See how she try to shade and pretend like she a nice older woman? You gotta watch out for ladies like these. You be in the church, and they be handing you a piece of peppermint in the church. Whole time they hate your guts. They talk about you to your mama. They disrespect you. They set up traps. It just gives that energy. Now I don't know, but she's very nice, nasty. Y'all can tell, right? I like people to see stuff like that. Triisha, you moving a little bit too fast. We gonna take it back. We gonna slow it down. um, you know how people try to pretend like they innocent or they come with some source of innocence and they try to use the fact that they're older to try to pretend like they innocent. You know what, y'all? I'm trying to. I'm trying to talk. Pop. Okay. Okay. Y'all cutting up in the comments already, I see. But you know how somebody tries to pretend like they really coming from a good place and they're very nasty and they have nasty energy? That's what she gives off. Because she's been shading this whole time and she expects me to listen to this. And 9 times out of 10, when she come back, I was just giving advice because they all got the same hyena playbook, in my opinion. But we gonna cook.
that that Peyton did a video in her pink, the little pink nightgown, and somehow I spliced it up, did whatever I did to it, No, ma'am. I played it just the way it was played. Yeah, I cut the part. I added an extra part when she said the whole B word. Yeah, I split it up and put it in the beginning of my video, and did a little remix. You mad? You ain't got no skills, girl.
You see that? Ooh, ooh, just nasty. Yeah, that peppermint in the bottom of her purse is spiked. Just nasty. First of all, that was incorrect. You know what, love? Not ham hocks. listen, listen, Linda. She really just she already just misspoke. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the fact that she cut that particular part of the video that was CMB's video. And I don't even want to call CMB out because I haven't said CMB's name. I don't say these women name for a reason, right? Because it's just my opinion of what I'm saying. And hey, love. It's just my opinion on what I'm saying, right? So I don't at nobody, I don't tag nobody. But again, this lady tagged me. She wants my attention for whatever reason. I mean, she could have went her whole life without it. And it says a lot because she got, speaking of CMB, she went back and forth with that content creator as well for her opinion. We are reaction channels, and reaction channels react. And I find it interesting that even though she's not tagged, now I believe CMB tagged her. So that was her mistake, right? But I didn't tag this woman. But I knew her messy old supporters was going to do something. I knew they was because they're messy. When you have certain supporters and certain energies of people, you could tell they found their tribe, right? I'm going to finish playing a clip of the video, but I want y'all to understand something. This woman is not nice. And that's just my opinion. There's nothing that says anything about her that's nice. She can wear as many crosses as she wants to try to save her soul or do whatever she needs to do to get there. And I hope she get there because I'm not the judge. But the way you present yourself is what I see. You know what, y'all? In these comments, let me finish the video.
Girl, I ain't got no skills neither. Don't be mad.
Well, I know you ain't got no skills, but I got skills. I just didn't understand why you took that particular clip of the video to be your highlight and it was off of somebody else's video. I thought that was weird. It had nothing to do with the fact that you clipped that part of the video. And why would I be upset with that? You see what I'm saying? You mad? Like, girl, who's older, me or you? Like mentally. Because it's really not that serious. It's not you mad, girl, you mad. Like she tries this thing where she tries to antagonize people and it looks very childish. And for someone who brags about how old they are, which seems to be her only accomplishment because that's all she talks about. For someone to do that, you wouldn't think that she'd be behaving this way. Thank you, Sheltered. I appreciate that because I'm, you know, I don't know where that comes from. Where the whole, it's just a conversation. I personally feel like you were antagonizing Peyton like you did, and Peyton not the only victim. Look like because you went to CMB and I witnessed that and I spoke on that too, and now you're adding me. I'm going to explain to you again why I feel like you were harassing Peyton. And if you don't get it by now, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just saying.
One day at a time, we, you and I, Miss Hyena, we will get there, girl. Fight the power. All right.
Now, that fight the power thing, she's shading my FBA flag, right? Because y'all know I go hard for my people in FBA. All right. If you look at the FBA flag, it has the fist. So she thought it was cute to say fight the power. But if the power was really fought, you probably wouldn't experience a lot of the poverty issues and situations that you have been witnessing your whole life, right? This is what I'm saying about how some of these older people don't help us. Y'all leave us with shit and get upset when we try to correct it. While you wearing that shirt. You know what I'm saying? The jokes write themselves, people. Hey, Robin, she will never get it. Amen. How is she married? Oh, she's separated. We y'all she not she had a video saying her husband put her out. So I guess this is part of us witnessing why, cuz we ain't hear his side of the story. So I don't know what that is, but we going to continue. Y'all let me know if y'all hear me clear too, because Spectrum acting like my internet service like I ain't pay my bill. It's going in and out. So y'all let me know when my sound is cool. I don't want to be going in and out.
So she said that by me making a video that I'm like, what she said, who she said? Miss Clifton. Miss Clifton, pick me, pick me. Yeah, pick me. I want a treat too.
Please, somebody pick this woman. Good Lord. She don't care if I pick her, Peyton pick her, CMB pick her. She wants somebody go pick her. Looks can be deceiving, Sheltered, but I got you. Clarification is key. You know what, Pop? Pop. No, okay. So her situation, she's not a lesbian. She did date a woman. I'm just going by what she said. She's not a lesbian. She did date a woman because she put it on her one of her videos. I didn't watch it, so I didn't look at the particulars. But she is separated. She is no longer with her husband. She's not divorced legally, but she said her husband put her out. That's all. Y'all got to watch her videos to understand it that deep. I don't care. Okay. Um, I just don't. Maybe I'll care a little bit later. I don't know. That's her life. That's something she has to experience. What up, lazy girl? But yeah, this you I just want y'all to keep seeing this nastiness of her. This is nasty energy. Now, what I will say about some of her supporters are they really like this woman, right? A lot of the other supporters only watch her because of Peyton, right? You can tell. If they talking about Peyton, here they come. If she talking about Peyton, here they come. But without that, like there was somebody in her chat was saying, please, can you stop making videos about Peyton? We want to get to know you. That the person who made that comment is her real supporter because her supporter wants her. Her supporter is tired of her talking about Peyton. So if your own supporters are tired of you talking about Peyton and everybody else is talking about you talking about Peyton, here it is a week later. We ain't heard nothing from Peyton, and you still Peyton, 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 Peyton. That does not look right. It looks weird. It looks like a woman scorned, and you ain't been in a relationship with this woman. It just gives off weird. Right. It's weird. But let me finish playing with whatever she talking about.
For getting the right answer. Girl. So she said, women's success, I'm glad for her, never need to be me. So she was saying how people was jealous. She was talking about me and specifically another young lady, but I let that young lady do her own thing over there. But she was saying that it was given that we was jealous. Let me just keep
the lady
focus on
she's
me.
speaking about is the lady CMB, right? Because I thought it was weird that CMB was attacking Peyton. Well, not even attacking Peyton. She sided with this lady right here. She sided with her. She was saying in her video, Peyton is right. Peyton is wrong for letting people have not letting people have an opinion. An opinion should be an opinion, right? And CMB said that, right? But this lady here has been doing so much weird things that CMB was forced to point out her weirdness. It's just something she couldn't back up. Now, I'll give that to CMB. I will give that to me. It felt like CMB didn't really like Peyton. That's what it gave to me. That's why I said it in the video. But as you can see here, she was like, I'll let that lady discuss. Oh, you can't call her for her help because you disrespected her. Because she didn't say something to the T of what you like. You didn't agree to disagree, right? Because what you was doing was weird. You kept tagging a woman who did not want you in her energy or in her space. You tag women who don't want to be picked. You picking on women. It looks like you're the bully. Okay? Again, I made this video a week ago. I'm not even mad. Okay? Because I knew you was coming. Because your energy, was I wrong? I can tell, I can see you from a mile away. You're obvious. So yes, it does look like jealousy, because if you're praising somebody 1 minute and then all of a sudden, and this is your words, you using Bible quotes saying, "Pray for my enemies." She an enemy now. All of a sudden, you can't just have a disagreement with a woman and no longer be cool. That's what you can hide behind that Bible all you want to, but we see it. Now you pray for your enemies, or are you praying? There's pray and pray. Prayprey. Wait, look, I forgot the damn Y. Prayprey. Pray and pray. Okay? So are you praying for Peyton, or are you praying on Peyton? Don't pray for me. I don't need it. If prayer has gotten you out of what you got through, I know how to pray for myself. Okay, I got this. I don't need that help. But let's finish.
That's what I'm gonna do, because she was saying it was giving that I was jealous of LaKenya's success. I wish her nothing but success.
You wish her nothing but success, but you continuously talking about the same thing that happened a week ago. There's nothing new that happened within the week's time span, and you keep harboring over the things that she said. That a little dream comment was a real trigger for you. It just set you off. You was really upset about that because you kept bringing that up. But that's what I was referring. I'm gonna clear it up because you probably just watched that video. You probably didn't watch the other ones. But let's go ahead.
If I didn't like her, I wouldn't have been watching her for these last 4 years. Okay.
She said if she didn't like her, she wouldn't be watching her for the last 4 years. Like, people don't be hanging out with people. Like, we have never heard stories about somebody who likes somebody. Let me slow down. She's saying this like the Shanquilla Robinson incident did not happen. Didn't those women like her? Weren't they that woman's friend? And look what they did to her in Mexico. You can play that with somebody else, but we know better. Okay? You can say that all you want to, but we're not going to pretend the Shanquilla Robinson situation didn't happen. Okay? And there's more instances than that. A person can be sitting right next to you and not like you and be wanting to be in your spot, but try to take that energy to see if they can get it. And once they don't get it, they got to do something else. That's just what I'm saying. Hold on.
That's number one, since the meet and greet with Gina. And of course, y'all can't see the videos because LaKenya had them taken down. Then she also went on to say that I was antagonizing, right, and harassing LaKenya, right? How am I just need to know, because maybe
I'm going to explain it to you. And I'm going to tell you how you're a liar. You said how. I'm going to explain it to you like I explained it in the last video. You kept adding her, which tags her, which gives her a notification that you're speaking on her. Just like I got that notification because you added me, just like CMB got the notification because you added her. You continuously add her for somebody who you like and you claim you love. You shouldn't be talking about this much. You should let sleeping dogs lie, but you choose not to, and that's fine. But when you add a person, and you're tagging a person and you're trolling them every single day. Like, girl, I was looking, I was like, can we get a day? Can we breathe? You know, every single day. If you're doing that, yes, that's harassment. Legally, that's harassment. You can go by opinions all you want to, but if that was ever taken to court, you would get in trouble. And you know that because you untagged her. So let's not play like we don't know what's going on. If you really truly felt what you was doing was correct and you were right and you were just in what you were doing, you would have never untagged Peyton. I'm tagging Peyton because I know I'm not harassing her or doing anything to offend her because y'all had that interaction. I'm tagging her, but I'm not harassing her. You get what I'm saying? You tag her. She does want the last word, and that's her problem. That's her problem. She wants the last word. If you add somebody on here, you're going to get a notification. That person is going to get a notification. And that's why I say she wants attention. And she proves me right every time. And I'm just sitting here and I'm looking and I'm like, wow, somebody allowed this woman to behave like this long. What up, kill him, kill him? I got tagged today. So we talking about this tag action. Somebody tagged me and summoned me. So we reviewing that video. You can catch up with the playback later.
Maybe I just don't get it, and maybe I need your help, Miss Hyena. How am I antagonizing her or harassing her when she blocked me, right? After our conversation, our exchange, I'm sure you've seen it. After she blocked me, then she made a video about me. So, of course.
I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I
I'm going to respond.
You're going to respond multiple times. You can respond. You know what I'm saying? You can respond, but damn, girl, she only responded once. If you said what you said, you would only need to say it once. If you said what you said, you would only need to say it once. Why do it in multiple videos, multiple shorts, to the point where you're discussing your behavior amongst other content creators? Let's go.
Ma'am, that's called throwing rocks and hiding your hand. Maybe you ain't old enough to understand that, right? Because you still got milk on your breath.
22.
Oh, you a baby. You still got breast milk on your breath, boy. You was a baby.
And it's so.
Ma'am, let me tell you something. You try to throw this age thing like it matters. The reason why you made it 50 to 56 is because you weren't dumb enough to get killed or die or anything unfortunate happen to you. Kudos to you for surviving. That's the only reason why you made it. That's your only accomplishment. That's why you keep bringing it up. Let's compare my 39 with your 39 and see where we're at. And why I say that is because the women that you speak about, including CMB, which is an older lady as well, we have made different choices. We have made different choices in our lives. Where I'm at the age of 39, you should be beyond that in 56. You should not be on the internet going back and forth with women who are younger than you over nothing that's legit. I have older women in my chat. Very, very successful, prominent women. And success comes from the choices you make. We're not talking about money. We ain't talking about what people got going. We're talking about solidified, genuine, good choices. The position you're in versus the position I'm in, you are not qualified to give me any advice. You're not qualified to give me any advice unless I'm using you as a cautionary tale. Go ahead, Miss Killam, okay? And I tell you one thing, these older women in the chat would not be behaving like you. There's a difference between seasoned and salty. Okay? So I just want to clear that up. You try to throw that. And I can tell you, and I don't want to talk about what I've accomplished in my life. You can look at my videos or you cannot. I don't care, because anybody who's not successful within their life will consider that as bragging. So I won't even do that. But what I will say is the only time I can get advice from you is as a cautionary tale. Now, me and your daughter are the same age. So I see where your advice gets 39-year-olds. You understand me? And I can't wait till I'm 40. And I can't wait till I'm in my 50s. Hey, y'all gonna let me in? But at the same time, we can compare. Your advice is not needed. You can't be giving advice to women when your life is not where it needs to be. Okay? And however it got there, it got there. Everybody got their own path. But ma'am, I'm sorry. In my opinion, you are not qualified to give me no kind of advice. Not the advice because whatever advice you gave your daughter, put her where she at. Okay? And people can change at the age of 39, but I don't have a criminal record. I have not been arrested for anything. Okay? Because how my mom raised me. You understand me? So it starts in the womb, right? It starts with the mother. It starts how the mother teaches their children. Right? So if your advice was so amazing and you got it all together and all figured out, you would get better results. That's all I'm saying. Let me continue. Look like you need some Enfamil at this point.
Okay, I had milk on my breath for a long time too, baby. That's all right. You will grow out of it. Please believe me.
Well, why haven't you grown? Because your milk is powder.
But anyways, let me go ahead because, ma'am, I was relaxing and I ain't got time, but I just...
She ain't got time, but she got time. She ain't got time, but she got time. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason why they say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Because if you don't get it together by your 40s, it's a very, very slim chance you'll get it together after. Can't teach your old dogs new tricks.
I made some time. That's what I did. So then she said about the older women and younger women. Look, Miss LaKenya is the age she is. Okay, kudos. Grateful you made it there because a lot of people don't make it.
She said a lot of people don't make. That's her only claim to fame, is if you can live to survive to make it to another year. That's your only accomplishment. That's your only accolade. That's it. That's what you pride yourself on because that's all you can present yourself as. And that's sad. That's sad. There's nothing to uplift anybody with but the fact, just live longer. That's it. Just live longer. And if you love God and you read the Bible as much as you say you do, the people who didn't make it, it was their time to go. You know what, boss lady, man? She just wants someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you truly believe in, then guess what? Their time was the time for them to go. And let me say something. You talking about age, like Malcolm X wasn't young. Since you want to say power to the people, let's talk about it. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't young. They had milk on their breath. Martin Luther King Jr. had milk on his breath when he graduated from college. Made a whole movement. Okay? This is what they have done with their time, right? Versus what you've done with your time. You get what I'm saying? This is why I say it's a form of jealousy. I don't believe you accomplished everything in life that you wanted to because of the choices you decided to make. And they're your choices. They're your choices. So you can only be accountable for the decisions that you have made. That's all I'm saying. So you throwing shots because people are young. Peyton is younger than you. And Peyton went through whatever she went through. But the choices that she made her comfortable and where she's at right now. Same thing with Miss CMB. Peyton Charles and Miss CMB are both military veterans. Shout out to the veterans and the veterans in the chat and the veterans watching the playback. They made the choice to protect and fight for the country, right? Everybody makes different choices to get different results on their life. You made the choices you made, and you mad at us, or you feel like we shouldn't say anything because you made it to 56. I'm glad you were able to do that. Just saying.
Get there, right? A lot of people don't make it there, right? I am 56. A lot of people.
Her only accomplishment.
Don't make
at least the only one she's proud enough to speak about.
There, baby, it's nothing that I would look over the fence and think I might want some of. Now I'm just talking about me. I don't know about nobody else.
And see, that's what you misconstruing. I don't think you want Peyton's life. I just think you don't want your life the way it is right now. You get what I'm saying? It's not just Peyton in general. No problem, Pop. It's not just Peyton in general. It's her. It's the fact that she's successful. You don't like where you're at right now. And you can sit there and try to pretend like you do, but from your videos, it disgusts it. You don't like the fact that you have to raise your grandchildren. You don't like the fact that your daughter's not stepping up. I'm sure you don't like the choices that your daughter made to lead her to go to prison. And mind you, she put a video out picking her daughter up from prison. You know what? I got you, boss lady Mill. After this, I ain't got nothing really to say. I'm just letting her know what it is. She tagged me, she added. Yeah, jealousy and regret. Jealousy and regret. It's not the fact that Peyton has what she has, it's you don't have anything. You don't have anything. And it's not to talk about your money, because money don't matter. It's the choices that get you there. And that's all I'm saying. And at the age of 56, you should be very well aware of that. You don't like what your daughter's doing. You unless you do like the fact that your daughter was locked up. I don't know. That made that I might be loud and wrong when I say that. But um she don't like the fact that her daughter's doing what she's doing. She don't like the fact that she's raising her grandkids, and you shouldn't like that, because that's not your responsibility to raise other people's children. And I commend you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because them kids need somebody. But what I'm trying to explain to you is you would rather have something else going on versus what's going on now. Even with you saying that a lot of people keep telling you you're gonna miss your grandkids, but when they're gone, and you said they not, that you're gonna miss them, but you want your house to yourself. You should want your house to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You should want your house to yourself. There's no shade in all of raising your grandkids, but I'm just saying, like, the choices should be better. You should be, celebrating the golden years. That's what I'm saying.
Baby, you don't know me from a can of paint, and I definitely don't know you, but I'm responding to your commentary on your channel about me. So, why we saying that? While we speaking on that, you made a video about me, but then you want to talk about sisterhood. So, because I made a video about LaKenya that you didn't like, you made a video about me that you don't like.
You got me going in circles.
Please.
What is she talking about? I don't care that you made a video about her. I just thought it was very concerning that you did it multiple times, tagging her. Like, it's repetitive behavior and you tagged her. That's harassment. It is. Legally, that's harassment. You can not like it. You can like it. But again, I make commentary. Again, like I said on my video, I make commentary on a lot of people a lot of times. Now, if I tagged you on every video and I made a video about you every day, I would be harassing you. That's what I'm saying. You just don't like the fact that I have an opinion, just like you don't like the fact that CMB had an opinion. And you accuse Peyton for getting upset with channels for having an opinion about her. And here you go, Exhibit A. I'm just saying. So I'm not supposed to not say anything. And when I say sisterhood, I believe the sisterhood is fake. That's why I always talk about it. See, the problem is, all jokes aside, she is projecting. She seems like she is unhappy with her own life. She's accessing and attacking people out of jealousy. Hurt people. Yes, because she's upset about the video that I made. And that's cool. You got every right to feel how you feel, child. But you taking it personal, just like CMB said. You're taking it personal. We're reaction channels. We react on situations. Now, I know there's a lot of channels that just talk about what people are doing in their life, their everyday walk of life. I don't do that. I talk about situations. And the situation at hand is, if I look at your timeline right now, it's very few videos that are about just you. You have to bring up Peyton all the time. And what I'm saying to you is, nobody should ever have your energy like that, ma'am. Not at your age. Nobody should ever have you that turned up to where you're making a video about them almost every single day. And if you were right in feeling how you feeling, you wouldn't have ever untagged Peyton. Why did you untag Peyton? Because you knew it was wrong. You knew it was wrong. I'm not the only one who said that. But then again, you try to say Peyton's a bully, but who's bullying people? You just gotta respond. Okay. I know, y'all, but my life path number is 6, and I be trying. I probably need to go sit down somewhere for that, but
Tell me where the sisterhood is in that.
The sisterhood is not real. That's why I brought it up. You don't see, you didn't even watch my video. You watched at my video. That's why a lot of the things that you're saying is incorrect. I don't believe in a sisterhood. I don't believe in a girl's girl. I think that's all a lie. I think women, there are a lot of women out here who say they're girls, and they're a part of this sisterhood, and it's fake. Because now you got other women defending themselves and upset because these other women who was supposed to be cool was not solid at all. Case in point, what we're discussing now. See, you watch at my videos. You don't watch my videos. Kind of like what I'm doing to your video. I'm watching every single part of your video, so you don't think that I misconstrued what you're saying, because I'm really trying to understand.
Please, ma'am, because apparently you don't know. And it's okay not to know. You know, you can sit up and sound intellectual. You can sound, look, I tell y'all all the time, I don't do $5 letter words. I just don't.
Look at that. Another protection. Look, you can pretend like you intellectual. Who said that? Ma'am, is that how you perceive me? That's why you brought it up? I didn't bring that up. I just talked. And you could seem like an intellectual. Do you feel like I'm an intellectual? Thank you. It is a little bit of niceness up in there somewhere. You just got to dig it on out. Right behind the crevices. Y'all hear me say I'm an intellectual, y'all? Did I ever say that? Let me know in the chat. Have I ever said I'm an intellectual? Ooh, child, the ghetto.
But it's one thing to admit, like, I'm here, this my lane. But when you try to sound intellectual for the masses, you make yourself look dumb. I'm not calling you dumb, Miss Hyena. I'm not calling you dumb, baby. I don't even know you. You can have 12 degrees. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying making statements like that. Like, why would you? Like, who made...
Making statements like what? She didn't say anything. What up, Bill Cabins? She didn't say anything. Making statements like what? What statement did I make? Making statements like what? What did I say? Oh, no. Okay, let's finish.
You to keep her a record. Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Not the keeper of records. You talking about my court reporting degree? Do you know, as a court reporter, any records that you keep, it's just the record? We don't have an opinion on the records we keep. We're impartial. What are you talking about? Whatever we speak goes on paper. That's it. That's all. We edit the transcript to make it aesthetically pleasing to the attorneys, and we keep it moving. Girl, child. Lord, never gonna beat the allegations.
Okay, so I did the whole apology thing. Yeah, because see, I'm a grown woman. I'm what you call a seasoned woman.
You're not seasoned, you're salty. 1, 2, you did an apology, and I don't know if you understand how apologies work, right? So if I apologize to you for something, once I apologize to you, I leave it alone. I don't bring it up no more. I don't discuss it anymore. You won't hear it again. That's it. That's all. I'm going to take that L, and I'm going to do better next time. That's what an apology is, right? An apology is not saying, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, girl. And then you continuously make negative contact. Robin, I don't know. I don't know. And then you continue to make negative content. You know what I'm saying? You saying shade, but I'd be wrong if I say all them chemicals in your head is making you confused. You get what I'm saying? Like it's some name right in the water. Not she giving me a headache. She just saying stuff. You said I'm an intellectual and I shouldn't say stuff like I ain't never said that. Right. She a little salty. She's not seasoned. She's salty. She tries to make it seem like she knows what's going on because she's in her 50s. But I know a lot of women who are in their 50s and they don't behave like this. And you are you. And that's why you're at where you're at. No shade. Your life is a product of what you can produce, baby.
And I know, like, if I say something wrong, I know how to go back and apologize and not feel no way about it.
But then you make multiple videos afterwards, and she's just supposed to neglect that, right? I've seen you. I've watched you. And this is just me reacting to just you. Because again, Peyton has not said a word in a week. This is just me reacting to just your behavior. Your behavior. In the past week, you have been in other people's chats, other people's comments talking about Peyton. You've been under other content creators talking about Peyton. Talking about the tea, you saying this woman's government name, you participating in doxing. It's just you keep doing this stuff, and you expect me to believe that you're not an older woman who's a hyena. You have hyena behavior. You produce the bad stock that you have of your life. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't like taking advice from women that I know life I wouldn't want to have. I wouldn't want to have. I respect that you made it this far with the life you have, but I wouldn't want that life. That's why I make the choices that I make. But I'm going to continue.
Because that's what grown women do. When they
Grown women also apologize and leave it alone and let it go. Oh, let me show y'all too here. She tagged me, y'all, so you can see. That's why I'm responding.
acknowledge that they've done something wrong, or that whatever it was that was either said or did was taken out of context, yeah, I know how to go back. But I still stand on what I said. She looked pregnant. You can't tell me what I seen. Bam.
We can't tell you what you seen, but it looked like you needed another pair of glasses because it wasn't it. You was incorrect. Okay, you saw that and your eyes deceived you. So, I mean, maybe another doctor's appointment. I don't know. What do you want me to say about that? That's what you thought. That's what you saw. But if this woman is your friend and you talk to her, why not inbox her as a friend? You used her for content. You used her for something else to talk about. I just don't understand why she gets so much support on how she get, hey, you know what though? It's a bag of pecans, honey. It's a lot of them out here that behave this way. A lot of them. The hyena clad. You hear me?
Okay, I'm trying to be serious making this video. Yeah, look.
If you was ever serious, you probably wouldn't be in the position you in, but let's go.
Okay, when you react, okay, so she said that when I was making reaction videos, I was tagging Peyton. So let me tell you this, right, since you don't know me, let me give you a little insight. Number one, LaKenya, Peyton, as y'all call her, she commented on my video one time, and that was in 2022. What's the year? What year is it, Lauren? It's 2025.
So you talking about a comment that happened years ago I'm supposed to be excited about? Let's be honest, these older women like this are jealous of younger women because they messed up and they all let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's the real tea. That's the real tea. These women are upset because they made the wrong choices in their younger lives. I understand, Sheltered. I understand. I completely get it. I completely get it. We're gonna talk about it. As a matter of fact, let me play this clip for y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all hear this. Why my screen a little dark? I didn't do that. Hold on. I want to play a clip. I'm gonna play a clip. Hold on.
A young woman that is confident in herself and you have a good head on your shoulders, life is going well for you, beautiful inside and out, your biggest op will be women that are older than you who are jealous of your youth. These are the types of women that will always remind you that you're younger than them, or try to tell you what you need to be doing in your life when their lives normally never reflect anything anybody would like to emulate.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Was that a word? Was that a word? She got all this great advice. Why would I want to take advice from you when I would never want to trade places with you. I think the life you have is the life that you have, honey. I would never want to trade places with you. I just wouldn't. That's just not something that I would want to do. I honestly wouldn't want to trade places with anybody if you really want to be real, because I love my life. But the point is, you can't give me advice because I would never want to be in your position. Ever. And it's always the women who don't have their shit together who want to talk about women who do. You talking about my age, maybe you need some lessons from me. And maybe you wouldn't have had to revamp your life and redo your life, because as far as what I witnessed on your videos, you've never taken accountability of anything. You lie about taking accountability, but your actions show different. That's all I'm saying. Listen, okay?
So that's a long time ago.
It sure is. So why we still talk about it?
One comment. Let me see. Because I know I ain't real good at math. So 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 3 years. One comment in 3 years. But okay. All right.
Her saying that was supposed to prove what? So since Peyton Charles commented on your page years ago, you felt like that gave you a reason to tag her multiple times in multiple videos after y'all fell out? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, child.
So for her to say that, you don't know the backstory, right? And
that's the point. That's the problem. There is no backstory. After you fall out with a person and they specifically tell you they don't like something you did, they don't appreciate something you did, and y'all fall out, why tag them? They're pretty much null and void. You see what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. If I'm cool with you and I fall out with you because you didn't like something I did and I didn't like something you did, I'm not going to go on the internet about it and bring everybody in the group chat, because if I rock with you and you supposed to be somebody I'm cool with, that's going to stay in-house. 1. 2, you're making videos about it. Guess who got upset with me today? Girl, you was never that woman's friend. You was never her friend. Friends don't do stuff like that to each other. If I have an issue with you or a problem beef with you, it's going to stay in this inbox. And that's just where it's going to stay. You decided to get on the internet and announce it to everybody. You decided to do that. And it's a reason behind your actions. Let's be real about it. When you at Peyton, you're going to get views because people love to watch Peyton. And that's just what it is. And that's okay. Sidebar to the hyena in your comment who said that everybody has to discuss what's going on between you and Peyton because they give you a lot of views. Ma'am, I'm not consistent on this channel. I really ain't. You heard one of my subscribers say, where the flying fig is the Jason Lyrics video. I'm not consistent. If I was serious about YouTube, I would do it often. This is not my way of getting income. Am I monetized? Yes, but this is not my way of getting income. I get paid every other month when I get the views. I don't care. So this will only be so that and aside from Peyton, I've done multiple videos of other content creators. Y'all just be so focused on Peyton that's all y'all know. That's all y'all eat, sleep, and breathe, which means you probably need to go sit on somebody's couch. To me, it's giving that she is jaded because she feels like Peyton should have helped her more with building her YouTube. She's trying to use her for a come up. Yeah. But you know what? She's losing the opportunity as well, because I've seen her real supporters who actually genuinely like her say, can you please stop talking about Peyton? Let's see your content. Here we are, day 7, 8, if you will. And she's still discussing Peyton. And she's discussing anybody else who's discussing Peyton that does not agree with how she's moving as an older woman. you know, and then she tries to shade and she throw her little subliminals, and I guess that works wherever she at, you know, but I don't care, child. You can say whatever you want about me, but at the end of the day, when I walk off this internet, my life is still my life and I love it, and your life is still your life, and you're going to have to deal with that accordingly. So, I mean, say what you want. I don't care. I don't care.
Then the whole thing about the dream, of course I'm gonna make a video. Of course I am. Because your girl, the one you made this whole video about, right?
Oh, now she my girl. But before y'all fell out, she was your girl. Now she's my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about now she my girl. I thought she was your girl. My girl Peyton is. Girl, guess what? Peyton that. Now she my girl. You see how people are? Ain't that some shit? That's crazy.
Stop the cap.
Girl, stop playing with me. Now she my girl. Now you see how people do you? You see how they do you? I can't make this stuff up.
Copyright from Instagram, but you hurt folks, and I get it. I ain't mad at you because I was one too, right? Until I seen her true colors, right? So
she said she seen her true colors, right? We're seeing your true colors, because you're going to have to explain to me, why is it okay to make up a rumor about somebody who's supposed to be cool? Now, y'all say she didn't make it up, but she discussed the rumor, right? Why is it okay if this person is your friend? And I guess her friends is different. And y'all can let me know this in the chat. If y'all see anything that was concerning my children and we supposed to be cool, and you know how to reach out to me in my inbox, would you want me to just discuss it with misinformation? Because it was a lie. You get what I'm saying? It was a lie. It was not true. She continuously tries to blame Peyton for her actions. She has no accountability in her bone. You feel like an apology trumps all the bullshit you said. And it would have, and it may have, if you just said, you know what, Peyton, that was my bad. I got overzealous. It is what it is. Not to us. Why are you apologizing to YouTube? That's something that should have happened in that inbox between the person you did it to. Do you see why I'm saying that? Do you see why I'm calling you out? It don't make any sense. If you was truly sorry about what happened between you and Peyton, what took place would have never taken place. You know what, Peyton? That was my bad. I overstepped. I shouldn't have said that about your daughter because it was not true. You see how she even brought it up? So I can't look, she even justifying that she full of shit, right? Because she go, see, I said what I said. I saw she looked pregnant, so that's what it is. Do you see that? That nasty shit. But you want to come on here like you innocent. Like Peyton should not have any right to be upset with the bullshit you pulling because it's you. That's not how that works. It's going to get called out. You was wrong for that. And instead of you inboxing Peyton and dealing with the person you harmed, you go on the internet and talk about it, which doesn't mean that you're disingenuous, ma'am. That's not sincere. That's not sincere. But what you showed with your true colors is you're nobody's friend. You're just friends with people and the benefits that they can do for you. Not Goldilocks. You know what, T? Goldilocks, we not on Peyton ass how you are. We over here do content and go about our business and try not to be friends. That's where you messed up at. Exactly. I don't know you, so I tagged you. But if I knew you personally and we talked on the back end before this mess happened, this would have never hit the internet. I would have inboxed you and said, hey, girl, whoa, 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 whoa. It would have stayed in-house, right? Since I don't know you, I'm reacting to your ass. It is, I mean, well, yeah, that and you tagged me, right? So two things. You don't know how to be a friend and you're mad at her for responding the way she responds. She can't be taken back by feeling like this person was a snake because she helped spread a rumor about my child that was not true. I apologize, but fuck all that. She should accept all the tags and not get upset at all. Like, girl, anyway.
So your folks said some stuff about me. Out of all the people in the world,
Your folks said something about you after you came on the internet and posted the screenshots and let everybody know. You let everybody know that you and Peyton fell out, and she didn't even say your name. You entered yourself in the group chat. You inserted yourself. Just like a lot of my supporters who are in the chat, they're catching up with what I'm talking about because I never brought you up. So some of them are like, what the hell is going on? That's why you see those comments, right? You do this. You inserted yourself. You bring me. Okay, it is. Miss Clifton. That's what you are. It has to be about you, and you have to have the attention, and that's okay. I hope you get all the attention you want, honey, because I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to not get the attention that I want. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I hope this will help you some way. And I know it's not you taking accountability. Exactly, it's clout chasing. What else would it be? What else would it be? She's sitting here explaining, and then just you see how nasty that was. She did look pregnant, so you didn't care that you did what you did. That's what it gave me by her responding that way. I apologize to it, but that's how she looked to me. No, when you wrong somebody, you apologize and you move on. Oh Lord.
I know that.
You know what? There's this song that we used to sing back in the church when I was younger. And I'm going to say, because I don't know how to sing, but I'm going to say the lyrics. It goes, if your brother has treated you wrong, you take it to your brother and God alone. And you say, brother, you treated me wrong, and then you fly on. It didn't say, then you go on YouTube and talk about it. Then after you go on YouTube and talk about it, you make a couple of other more videos. It ain't say that. But I mean, what do I know? Exactly. I'm going to clock it every time.
Me and this young lady literally just had a conversation, and then you talking about dream a dream, Miss Little Dream a Dream. Yeah,
that comment made her mad, y'all. How many times did she bring that up? She do not like that comment. She do not like that comment. That made her mad. Oh, it made her. Paige said, "Not dream a little dream." That was about a week ago, and she's like, "And you gonna say that? You can't say that. You can't say that." She was upset, child. That. Oh my God. Oh my God.
talk about that. So of course I'm gonna respond. So until you know the facts,
Did I just say the facts? I could have sworn I just said all the facts. Did I break it down? Y'all? Break it down. Listen, ma'am, you told me all your quote unquote facts, and my thoughts do not change. They don't change. And it has nothing to do with Peyton, and it has nothing to do with Peyton says. It has everything to do with your behavior. I'm reacting to your behavior. Not there's no place like home. Okay? Lord. She said, girl, I would be embarrassed to tell people that dream, honey. She should have kept that one to herself. And listen, there's supposed to be a video of her. I don't know. Somebody in the comments said, exactly. I said what I said. Somebody in the comments said that she said that when she smelled the disrupt, the smell good Caroline that Peyton came out with, she said, I feel like I'm sleeping next to you. Now, I'm not saying that's true because I didn't see it, but if y'all can give me that clip and the receipts and send it to me on Instagram before she deletes it, delete. That'll be great. If not, it is what it is.
or let me not even say that, because I did a video and I didn't have the facts. I went off for assumption and I went back and apologized, right? So let me put it like this. When you know better, you do better.
And we still waiting. Imagine that.
That's some wisdom for you. I don't know if anybody ever told you, your mama, your grandmama, your cousin, your auntie, older. I don't know if they ever told you that.
My mama has told me a lot of things to where next year, you know what? Why spoil the surprise? But I will tell you this. You see what I'm saying, Robin? Do you see the shade? The older women in my life produced a successful young black married happily married woman with children. I own my own home. Me and my husband, we own our home in the state of California. I graduated from court reporting school. I've never been arrested. I have my passport. I can travel abroad. Okay. My mom taught me to be successful in life, and I did just that. What you taught your daughter, I don't know what fell through the cracks. So I say that to say this. You can't talk about what my parents, grandparents, or anybody have told or taught me when I can see the results of your parenting through your child that you picked up from prison. Do you see how that works? How can you give me any advice when your advice led your daughter to where she ended up, right? To where you're raising her kids. And I'm not saying this to be shady. I'm not saying this to be mean. This is a fact. This is what you're doing. So for you to talk about what my parents or grandparents or any older people have told or taught me, you might want to reevaluate what you've been teaching the daughter the same age as you. If you want to compare the results of the advice you give, we can see it within your daughter, who just so happens to be the same age as me. Let's compare and see what my mama done taught me and my mama hasn't taught me by the life I live, baby. Can we do that? Let's do that. Do you see how you can just say stuff, but we live in reality over here? We live in reality over here. We don't play and shade and kiki and cackle, cackle, cackle. We don't do that. Okay? So until you fix that, I'm sorry. I don't want that advice. You can keep that.
When you know better, you do better, right? So of course, you listen to the video, you heard what was said in the video, and you don't think I have a right to respond? Are you serious?
I don't no, I don't think you have a right to respond because you are out of line. This comes from your actions. This comes from your actions. You don't have the right to respond. This is why your apology is not real. If you made the mistake, you have to eat that. And mind you, your name wasn't said, your name wasn't stated. Even Peyton put a short in the video saying, please stop spreading rumors. My daughter's not pregnant. Even then, she didn't say your name. Okay, she wasn't Destiny's Child in you. Okay, you did that. You entered yourself. You are the victim of your own circumstance that you put yourself in. So you keep dropping the fact that you're the age you are. Congratulations, because that's all we know about you, other than the little tidbits of whatever. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think your page is a trauma bond page. A lot of your supporters can never be my supporters because my supporters, although we experience hardships, we fight and we get through it. Yours, y'all got an echo chamber of trauma. We don't do that here. So that's why it would never, this conversation I'm having you right now is not going to click anyway. It's not going to click anyway. And you can react to this video as well. You are, hey, I don't care. It is what it is. But I will say this. No, you do not have the right to respond. As an adult or as somebody that you consider somebody to be your friend, you don't have the right to respond. You have the right to respond if you was never that person's friend anyway. And the fact that you're mad about a video that she said on Instagram, that was after you did what you did. Those paragraphs from them screenshots that you decided to post and say, oh, me and Miss Peyton went through that. So everybody started looking at Peyton's page to see where the drama went. I would have never known, me personally, because you showed up on my timeline. I would have never known. All the information that I received between you and Peyton's fallout was from you. It was from you. I would have never gotten that video of Peyton on Instagram if it wasn't for you. and you're still harboring on that one video, and it's been a week later. You got to learn to let certain things go in order to succeed and grow, right? And if your supporters are in the chat saying, please don't talk about Peyton no more, your real supporters, not the ones that just want the drama. When your real supporters say, hey, don't talk about Peyton no more. Let's go. What's the content looking like? Okay, let's move on. But you can't do that, because whatever is in you it's making you hold on to Peyton. And I don't know if it's because you're sad because the friendship ended the way it did, and you miss her in some sort of fashion or form of a way, and this is your way by staying connected with her. But you got to stop. There's so much more things to talk about. It really is. I mean, November the 1st is right around the corner, and we just sitting back and seeing what people do. You hearing me? It's a lot of things to discuss. I discussed almost everything on my platform. Okay, it's not just what's going on with Peyton, but that's the majority of your content is about Peyton. And you got to really do something. Well, probably not now, because 9 times out of, I don't believe she struck you with all of the videos that you added. I think that's a lie. And let me tell you why I think that's a lie. Because if that was true, your channel would be down already. About a couple of days ago, it would be gone already. It wouldn't still be here. That means she only struck a couple. Okay. I believe you deleted all of them just in case, or you hid them, or whatever you needed to do. That's what I feel like. Generational curses and hereditary hijack. Hello.
And then all the other videos, ma'am, her people, Lakenya people, was in my comment. So of course I'm gonna make videos.
Why are you upset because her people are commenting on your people commenting on me? They said a lot of things about me, but I'm not gonna respond to them because they spoke on your behalf. Because my issue or conversation is not with you, it's with them. That's so weird to do that. I don't know. Like, am I supposed to get upset because they want to talk about you or to me, or talk about me to you? I've seen them in the comments. Now, I address those comments as far as them people, but I'm not going to say, boo, bougie, your subscribers are in my chat. I don't care. I even conversed with a young lady who is your subscriber, who loves you down. Okay? She loves you down, and that's okay. Do you see how weird that is? You can have a disagreement or an opinion with somebody without being weird. You just do a lot of weird shit, ma'am. I'm going to be honest. You do a lot of weird shit. Amen. Age does not come with maturity at all. At all. I had a conversation with one of your supporters in this live chat my live ago, and we agreed to disagree. She still loves you down. I'm not mad at her for it. She's your supporter. That's what it is. But she could come over here and have a conversation, but I'm not going to be like, why are your supporters in my chat? They the ones who attacked me first. So Peyton controls everybody? Is that her job? I made these videos because I made these videos. So you can't hold anybody accountable for somebody else's actions. That's a little weird, ma'am, to say that. You know, that's why I feel like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is beefing now, because y'all allow your subscribers in the chat to tell you what to do. At least not enough for them to just say, let it just be about you and stop talking about Peyton. You don't listen that much, but you listen enough to be with the messiness. That's just my opinion.
Fine. Yeah, you doggone right. Now you do what you want to do on your channel. Thank you, girl. Let me say thank you.
You're welcome.
Huh? Oh my God, girl!
Because you did say that I could do what I want on my channel. You did say that.
Yeah, because you can. I mean, I don't feel like I should have to give you permission, but you are grown. You're very right. So thank you for the applause. I appreciate it.
Girl, thank you. Look, I appreciate you. I did not know, but I appreciate you. I do.
You know what? I'm going to tell you why you appreciate me, because I let you know that it is illegal to be tagging somebody that told you to leave you alone. So you might feel like I saved your life with that. You're welcome. See, look at me trying to keep folks out of prison and jail. It's what I do. I can't help it. You know, you two, who gonna watch the kids? You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome. I'm glad I let you know and gave you that little tidbit about not tagging people, because if you go to her page now, she's no longer tagging Peyton. And again, if she felt like she was right on what she said and she's standing on what she's standing on, them tags will still be there. Just saying. Prove me wrong.
Okay, so she said that people was in my comments talking mess. It was LaKenya folks in the comments talking mess as well. But you don't want to speak on that. You just want to speak on the other people who have stuff to say about LaKenya. But let me explain something to you. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm...
No, it's not even about the other people that was in the comments talking mess. It was about the doxing. Do you get what I'm saying? They can have an opinion on Peyton, but it's the doxing that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to discuss. It was the doxing. And you were participating by being in other people's comments as well. The doxing is wrong. And I don't know if you didn't get that. I should clarify that. It was really the comments of them talking trash with the doxing. And it also was like a reflection of who your subscribers are. But let's go on.
Doing what I'm doing, that's why you doing what you doing, because we all have an opinion and we are giving it, right? But let me just say this. If you're gonna state the facts, now let me put it like this, because maybe you don't know this, maybe you ain't heard this. A half a truth is a whole lie.
Okay, so half a truth is a whole lie, right? The half a truth is a whole lie. That's what she said. Is it the truth that you came on the internet talking about you think Peyton's daughter was pregnant and she wasn't? Is that the truth? You did that first, right? That's the truth, right? That's a fact, right? We all know, we all can agree on it, and we can agree on it based on the fact that you felt like you needed to apologize for it, right? You said it was you admitted it was you, and then you apologized about it, right? Then Peyton Charles inboxed you and discussed why she did not like what you did and how it bothered her because she thought y'all was cool, right? That's another fact. We know that to be a fact because you posted the screenshots, right? What am I missing? After that, you decided to come on the internet like you were a victim, right? And post, you know what? Me and Miss Peyton, we got into a little bit. Well, not like that, but you know. Right? So we checking the timeline. We checking the timeline. Then I see Peyton on Instagram saying she had a very disturbing interaction with an older lady that she thought she was cool with. Never said your name. Right? Okay. Work with me now because they said facts. So we gonna bring in the facts. We gonna dissect this, right? Peyton made that video. Posted that video. That was a week ago, right? In the video on Instagram and on the post on Instagram, she stated that she was in the hospital and she was pregnant and she ain't got time for this right now, right? That was a week ago. You're talking about this. And if you truly love that woman, as you claim you do, why would you be discussing her when we don't know if she's in the hospital, if she's out the hospital? We don't know anything. We just know what she left us with, right? But you feel like it's okay as somebody you claim that you love and adore and you pray for and all this other stuff. You think it's the right time to have that type of discussion, right? When you could have had the discussion that you wanted to have with the person that you're discussing on YouTube. My issue is you're not a friend. You never were her friend. You was never cool. Because if you think it's okay to discuss private situations and make it public for views or whatever you're doing it for just people to be aware, because again, we wouldn't have known this if you didn't make the video first, right? So There you go. It's me. It's me. You have to let people know it's you. You have to get the last word. You have to reply. You have to speak. You have to quote unquote clear things up. But then you turn around and accuse Peyton of being a bully. You got people accusing her of being a narcissist when they would say what you're doing has similar traits, right? Because you're talking and discussing with two content creators behind Peyton. And I can tell you this right now, a lot of my supporters don't know who you are. They're just finding out right now. A lot of them don't know who you are. They don't. But you like the attention, so you got it. Congratulations. But that's all I'm saying. The fact is you don't understand where you went wrong, and that's the problem. And that's why you and Peyton are not cool. Because you don't understand where you messed up and made the mistake at. You're aware of the mistake, but you don't care about the mistake. You don't believe the mistake is that big for you to acknowledge it and to move on and to just eat it and walk away. You know, that's just like somebody eating somebody's food and saying, you know, I'm sorry I ate your food. It wasn't that good though, girl. That's what it gives. And that's what I'm saying. So those are the facts that I am referring to, and what I'm doing things based off of, my commentary based off of, are those facts that you presented. You presented those facts. Okay. And I'm going to be honest, Peyton really didn't say much in that video. She just said, "Not dream a little dream." And she talked about how it bothered her. You posted the details. But I guess what you say about halves truths.
Let me say that again, because you might have turned your TV down for a split second, right? You might have heard something in the back. A half a truth is a whole lie, right? Because see, that's what your girl LaKenya Peyton, that's what she did.
Again, illegally doxing.
In that video, right? She told a little bit of truth. Yeah, I did. I had a dream about her. I sure did. It's running on my channel right now because that's one of the videos she took down. But
listen, but where does this come from? Why did Peyton say what she say about dreaming? Because of what you did, right? You got to get to the root. If you don't get to the root of the problem, you're always going to be the victim. You started this. You are a victim of your own circumstances. Girl. Is this what? No, you know what? I'm gonna hold that one.
Guess what? I put it back up, right? Because that's my video, not hers, right? So when I made that video, it was two other influencers in that video, and I already said that. But feel free.
I don't care about that though. That's your problem. I don't care about that. You care about that. That's why you keep bringing it up. That bothered you. I don't care about that. I brought it up, yes, because she said not dream a little dream, and I thought it was hilarious. She do be talking in circles. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was I was like, ooh, shade, right? Not because I wasn't aware. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you was out there dreaming about motherfuckers, okay? I don't know the context of it. I'm gonna be real. I don't know, honey, because I've never watched you, so I don't know. But regardless of the fact, that's not why I'm making the video. You're making the video because that bothered you. I'm making the video because you continuously tagged her. You claim that there was nothing wrong with that, but you untagged her since then. So, okay. Whatever. Believe what you want. I don't care. But the proof is in the pudding. We can literally go to your videos and see all of this. Mind you, Peyton only did one video and one screenshot of a picture, and you was turned up, okay? You was turned up, child. You are distraught. You are so distraught. You are going back and forth. Well, really not back and forth. I think this is entertaining, but I think the fact that it triggers you enough to go back and forth with other YouTubers is crazy. That's crazy to me. Girl, don't let YouTube get you like that, girl. That you got to do something about that dream a little dream comment. You really gotta heal from that, because that's fucking you up. that comment, baby, that comment is fucking you up. Okay, I promise you, that's the least of my concerns. That's listen. Here's one of my best supporters, Robin, talking about dream messy boots, dreaming about people. Now they all know you had a dream, like Martin Luther King, because you brought it to the internet. And she said that one clip, and I just have this feeling if Peyton would have said that and we would have moved on, nobody would have discussed it anymore. You still talking about it. You still talking about it. The girl, them nerves be hit.
To go to my channel and check it out. But no, ma'am, not anything that you said.
I'm gonna watch the video too, by the way.
I'm just trying to dispel some stuff because, ma'am, you were so left field. I'm talking about if they threw the ball in the right field.
So I want y'all to be honest with me in the chat. Was I wrong? Because I know y'all don't know much of the topic unless y'all go back and watch the videos. But this interaction between me and her, am I wrong in what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, no matter what facts are behind it, we're here now, right? You wronged a person by speaking out of turn, right? You wronged the person by saying something. What up, Mr. Polynesian? You wronged the person by saying something you should have not said. And instead of apologizing about it, you brought it to the internet. And then you made video after video after video after video, tagging. And you are supposed to make me feel like you weren't in the wrong by the actions that you've made from a person that you claim is your friend that you love down. I'm supposed to believe that there's no ill malice or no ill intent from that. And you've been talking about this woman for a week to the point we're here today. We still haven't heard from Peyton, and me and you are discussing this topic now. And the dream comment that you upset about.
You was in the left field, so you running for it, but you ain't nowhere near it, ma'am.
In her words, ma'am, you supposed to be siding with me.
I'm gonna need you to hang up your cleats. So then she said
she thought she ate with that. These women be thinking they be cooking and they be burning the meat.
Like the people talking in the comments, ... People can watch people for years and then not like stuff that they do. And
right, you can like their. I'm telling you, people can. That's a fact. You can like, but what is it that you don't like? You don't like the fact that she didn't like the fact that you lied about her daughter. She not supposed to do that. Is that what you own? Is that what you own? She not supposed to do that. She's not supposed to like that. Is that the problem? Because yes, there's content creators that I watch, and some of the things I don't watch because I don't agree with what they say. They won't get a comment. They won't get an unsubscribe. I'm not one of those type of subscribers who unsubscribe for people based on something that they will say or comment on. If I feel that deep about it, I'll inbox them, right? I'm not going to display it for the whole world to see. Guess I'm different. But it goes to say, you are mad at Peyton, and this is my opinion, because she didn't accept your apology along with the other videos you made shading her. You see how you were nice, nasty to me? How you said, girl, you not, I'm not saying that you dumb or anything. You see the shade? It's not needed. If you really was very genuine on your commentary and what you say, you wouldn't come like that. If you felt like in your age that there was something to teach me, you would take that opportunity to teach it to me without being shady. And the reason why I'm showing your video is because I want people to see how just because you are an older woman, it does not quantify the wisdom that you truly have and the respect that you have for other people. You don't act your age. And that needs to be addressed and that needs to be studied because other women who are younger or older need to witness this. Because if anybody cross paths with you, they need to understand this as you as a friend. If they friends with you, they should know at any point in time, if it's able to be content, you're going to be on YouTube. Even your own daughter. I don't know if your daughter wanted people to know if she was out of prison. I don't know if that was something that she planned on doing, but I guess that came with the contract with you. I didn't appreciate that. I was just like, dang, you just gonna out your daughter tea like that? Maybe your daughter didn't want people to know her like that. And I mean, she made the video, so whatever deals that y'all made behind the scene, it is what it is. But the point is, you come on here like you're not the problem. And it's, again, we just reacting off of your video alone and your behavior. And your behavior screams something else. Your behavior screams, well, maybe Peyton was right by inboxing you and saying whatever she needed to say to you, trying to hold you accountable. You don't even believe you was wrong in this situation. That's why you talking about you said what you said, because you don't care. So just say that then. Say that then. Say, I thought it was some tea that would help me go viral. It was a lie. She should just accept my apology because I'm a content creator trying to make it. Just say that. Just say that. That's all you got to say, and then we'll understand.
Decide to not like them. And I guess that people seen an opportunity, let me comment on this video. Like when I first put the first video out that LaKenya had taken down, that was a congratulation video. Wasn't nothing mean, wasn't nothing malice, wasn't nothing in that video, right? All congratulations, right? I don't care about your age. I don't care about your baby dad. I don't care about none of that, right?
But you brought the baby daddy up. And he was like, ooh, child, guess who's pregnant? And all this other weird stuff that was not needed. Congratulations is congratulations. Oh, I guess, girl, that people don't respond to shit like that. That's just like feeding somebody with sugar with shit.
Because people seen an opportunity to voice their opinion. That's what it's called. Opinions are like...
I know, we've all heard it. Girl, you ain't got no new material.
We all got them, girl. We all got one. Girl, even Donald Trump got one. Trumpy! That's right. So let me hurry up here. Yeah. And then she said that I tagged her. So get back to the tag because I wanted to put this point out there about Miss Hyena. Yeah, I'm going to tag you because I want you to see it. I don't want to see people told me about your video.
She just implicated herself. And she don't even know it. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
People text me about your video. People message me about your video.
And that only tells me that when your subscribers are hounding you and texting you about a video, you are at will to them. So you respond accordingly. She just talking in circles. She just trying to find stuff, girl. Don't even try. Don't even try it. It's a deflection. The point is, just because your subscribers tell you about somebody, it don't mean you got to respond. But you have something in you to where you feel like you need to respond. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It depends on the day if I'm going to respond or not. Because, again, I'm not consistent on YouTube. I have a couple of videos now, and I got a busy week next week. And I know you're not going to hear what I'm saying because you try to pretend like just because I'm young, I don't know what I'm talking about. But me being young and moving the way I move gave me the successful life I'm in right now. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about with people, with family, with love, with friends. I'm discussing that part. I'm not discussing all that other stuff that seems to be more important to you and your supporters than me. So yeah. But y'all heard her. She said, when I tag y'all, I want y'all to see it, which proves my point, because that's what I said in the video. You tag Peyton because you wanted Peyton to see that video, and she hasn't responded, and you're upset about it. Okay.
But baby, you look. I shoot straight from the hip. Straight from the hip.
Not straight. She shoots straight from the hip, but she took off the tags of Peyton? That ain't shooting from the hip. That's picking the bullets up. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't, because you removed them tags quick. So if you shot from the hip and you ain't standing on business, So you shoot from the hip, but don't stand on business. Okay, cool.
I don't fear nobody but the creator. You understand what I'm saying? So I will be tagging you in this video. Hello? Because I want you to see it. I don't want nobody to send it to you. I don't want nobody to say, ooh, this girl over here, she tagged you and she said.
But let me tell you something. Even if somebody sent me a video of you discussing me and you didn't tag me and you didn't bring my name or you didn't say anything or you didn't put at or whatever the case may be, let's say you made a video about me. I would never see it. I would never see it. My supporters don't even know who you are. So they, they're just as shocked. They're like, Harpo, who this woman? Don't nobody know who you are. So even if you made the video and my supporters told me, guess who made a video about you? I wouldn't care. I guess, everybody different.
Said this and she said that. No, I'm going to tag you so you can see it.
That's my bike, punk! Oh, you want something too, old man? Huh? No. No. Why you come down here messing with these people?
Yeah. Okay. Just so we clear. So anyway, let's see. Hyenas. She said that's why I guess the name of her channel is Hyenas, because people act like hyenas or what have you. But
Stay out of my path.
Let's let her continue.
Hyenas.
Hyena behavior differs between species. The spotted hyena, for example, is very social and cooperatively hunts in female-led groups. They communicate using complex sounds, including laughter and whooping. Other hyena species, like the striped hyena, are more solitary but can form temporary family groups.
Oh.
You need to do more research, ma'am. Hyenas don't respect the male species. The hyenas are mainly women. They disrespect the men. That's why there's no male structure in it. Now I got to do a video on hyenas. Lord. Oh. Okay. I'll do a video on hyenas pretty soon, just so she know what she's discussing. I'm glad she proud to be a hyena. Baby, be what you are.
Okay. I've watched the Animal Planet channel. Well, I don't know, it's been a while.
So you would fit in that category because for some reason or another, you can't get along with people. Exhibit A, you just fell out with Peyton. You fell out with all these other people. You fell out with your husband. Okay.
But I've watched it before, right? So hyenas, they move uniformly. So what that says to me,
it's a matriarchy, ma'am. That's what I'm discussing based off of hyenas. It's a matriarchy. That means it's nothing but really female hyenas, and they only use male hyenas for sex to reproduce, and they treat the male badly.
Miss Hyena, is that you're willing to follow command. You're willing to follow suit. You're willing not to stray from the pack. Ma'am, if that's your girl, that's your boo, you ride with her, please do that. But I'm just letting you know, you don't have to talk about me to defend her. You could have just not even.
It's not about talking. See, this is where she was wrong. Okay. My commentary is about women like you, hyenas. My commentary is about women like you who play the victim, who do stuff to people and pretend like we ain't supposed to see what the fuck we saw. My comment. So it ain't even about Peyton. It's not coming behind Peyton's defense. You are so invested in Peyton. You eat, sleep, and breathe her, where you feel like I'm coming to her defense. And hell, at this point, somebody should, because your behavior is unnecessary. Now, what I see is hyena behavior. When people do stuff that they ain't supposed to do, I talk about it all the time. I may never have a conversation with anybody that I discuss on this platform, and that's fine. I don't do it for that. I do it because women like you are dangerous. There is no reason why somebody should befriend somebody like you at the risk of whatever they got going on. You're going to drag it through YouTube for content. And that's what you give me. I need you to do a little bit more research on hyenas before you start coming on here talking about, look, yeah, it's the matriarchy. It's a whole clad of hyenas who don't feel like the male species is needed. And since that is happening, they piss on people. They eat the flop, the dead animals. They attack the weak. Oh, yeah, baby, you're not going to win this one. Hyenas attack the weak for sure. And they attack in packs because they can't do it alone. But go off. You know what, Robin? Not maybe she'll dream about it. Right. You don't want to be attacked, but you keep attacking others. That's what I'm saying. She is a victim of her own circumstances. Girl, she be thinking she eating though. That's funny.
Even made a video. Like for what?
Why you mad? Because I made a video. You made a video. You the only one that can make videos. Really? Is that what you saying? Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
But I understand you got your marching orders, girl. Like I told.
That's what I'm saying. Marching orders. Girl. How you figure out marching orders from who, ma'am? You really think Peyton got that much power that she's sending people to go come after you like you're that important? Girl, you really have a false sense of self to believe that that's occurring in your life. For you to believe that, because you said that about the C&B lady, and that was not accurate. Me and C&B, some of the same shit we talk about. She was talking about Mama T. Okay, and she was clocking her. Okay, so she was clocking that T, right? That's what reaction channels do. You are a reaction channel. You should be aware of that, but you're so in your feelings that you feel like everything that people talk about when it concerns Peyton sending people. That's how weird that energy is between you two. That you feel like that's what it is. That's crazy. I can't just be a YouTuber scrolling down the timeline. And again, I said it once, I will say it again. When you watch people and they react to certain channels, they pop on people's feed. That's why people be like, oh, I ain't seen you, but since you added Peyton, I see your content. Same that happened to you. Since you added Peyton, I seen your content. You should know that being on YouTube, as long as you've been on, you should have some type of information about it. You know what I'm saying? Just do something. I'm not... Child. Y'all should, yeah, this a headache. Girl, is this how you argue with people? So I'm not supposed to make video. You could have just not made a video. You could have too. You could have just not let's use your words, ma'am, since we're here. You could have not just made a video. You could have just not made a video about you and Peyton falling out. You could have just not made a video about Peyton's daughter being pregnant when she wasn't. You could have did a lot of things and you didn't. Just like I could have just kept it pushing and I didn't. But something told me in my spirit that I needed to speak on this because I thought the energy was messed up. Because believe it or not, I was watching your videos prior to this fallout between you two. I didn't go far back to the dream shit. But when I started scrolling and I start seeing your videos, your positive videos about Peyton, I watched at him and I was like, okay, it's cool. And I'm seeing some of the things you saying and I'll be like, is that shade? But I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to hold this one out. And I'm like, I don't know if she really support Peyton because she really saying a lot of shady, nice, nasty shit. Kind of how like you was doing with me, trying to pretend like you giving me advice that I don't want, but you shading at the same time without knowing a thing about me. That. You was doing that. So I was like, did she really support her? So then a lot of the PayPals went under your comments and saying you wasn't a PayPal because the way you talk. And you responded by saying, I am a PayPal, y'all. I am a pay. We didn't believe you because, again, what comes out your mouth and how you behave, be like, you don't support her for real. That ain't what you do. Now you trying to make it seem like Peyton is just sending people to talk about you when we could just see what you're doing. This is really weird, ma'am. It's really weird.
Somebody else, one of y'all sister girls, don't get the Kool-Aid on your shirt, girl. David Koresh, Waco, Texas. Look at that.
She been like this all her life, and ain't nobody held her accountable. This is some scary shit.
Oh, a little PSA to Miss Hyena. Why you trying to make it seem like everybody trying to get a storyline, get paid off a storyline? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm reacting to the mess. I'm a reaction channel. Now, let me tell you, you got to bring it into context. You got to bring it into context. If I'm making videos about a friend, I'm not trying to eat off them by making up lies. That's what I'm not doing, right? I'm not trying to eat off them by antagonizing them and continuously tagging them and try to make it seem like they're the villain when I keep doing the shit. That's what I'm not doing. That's why I say when I discuss people's videos, if I don't rock with those people, do you see? And telling on herself, you see what I'm saying? But you love her down. If you love people like that, I don't want that kind of love. That's the love I refuse to receive, honey, because that's not love at all. That's something else. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's something else. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, now it's back. Hold on.
What's on your page? Your 2 videos you did on Peyton? Then where your views came from. That's where your views.
Oh, views. Hold on. Is everybody just don't. Okay, so while that's loaded, I'm going to, there it goes. Hold on. Let me go to my channel. All right, so let me share this tab real quick. All right. So, as you can see here, I talk about everything, right? Look at my highest amount of views: 266,000, 89,000, 59,000, 15,000, 12,000, 8,000, 9,000, 7,000. I discuss topics that I want to discuss, right? And when I feel like I need to discuss certain things, that's what I discuss. You care about views. You care. I told y'all I'm not consistent. You discuss views on here. That's something that bothers you. I talk about what I want to talk about whenever I talk about it. And even if you look at the timelines of my posting, very inconsistent. Okay, that's why I got people upset with me now. Sorry, y'all. But let's finish this out.
So, ma'am, I'm not even getting paid. This show ain't even monetized.
Again, when she say that, she claims that, but with the views that you're going to get from PayPal's watching your video is going to bring up your watch hours. You say that, but the people who don't like Peyton are going to subscribe to your channel. and then you will be monetized. The goal of making videos at the end of the day, if enough people watch, they will subscribe and you will get monetized. So even though you're not monetized now, that does not mean that that's not your goal. And on top of that, you tag your vlog channel and all the other channels to spread it out, because that's how you do it. Even me, sometimes I shout out my vlog channel. Now, I'm not consistent with that either. Y'all know I was supposed to do Vlogtober and it went to a Vlognober, okay? Because I was busy. I am so sorry about that. I am going to put something together for my supporters who watch my vlogs. I promise. It's a lot of stuff. It's just editing is just a mother lover. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's something you care about, ma'am. When I see something that I don't like or that just makes me feel like this is something that needs to be spoken about, I speak about it. Don't get in your feelings because it's just this topic. Just saying.
But with the help of you making a video about me, then I got you. I got you. I appreciate you, boo. Please make another video to this
And
video.
I did just that. And I told y'all, she likes attention. She wants it to be about her.
Let's run it up.
Let's run it up. See, that's where that's where it's not. It's not about running it up. It's about the fact. What you doing, love? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, I smell it. It smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna get off live and then I'm gonna take him. I told him he needs to be fashionably late anyway. Yeah, it's right there. I'm sorry, love. All right, babe. All right, Sheltered. I'm about to go too because I have to take my son to a party. He want to go to a birthday party and stuff like that. And then tomorrow I got to get some Halloween costumes. I just got 2 kids that I got to get costumes for. And they, my kids like to find costumes that nobody knows where they at. So I'm gonna have fun with that tomorrow. I'll probably vlog it. But yeah, we already know what it is. That's her goal. Run it up. You speak about what you want to do. So just say that then. Say, unfortunately for Peyton, she befriended somebody who wanted something out of her and they got it, which was views and subscribers and everything else. Okay, listen, knowing me, because I'm very sporadic, I may post tomorrow, I may post next week. Who knows? You know what? Tammy. I'm just saying. She just told on herself.
That's what I say. Let's run it up.
And I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. I'm not gonna respond to your next video. I don't care what you say, because you lied throughout this whole video, in my opinion. You didn't tell not one truth. You never held yourself accountable about one thing. The only thing we can run is away from you, like everybody else did. Okay, I won't be the first. You won't be the last. All right. And I don't care how much you tag me. You just happen to be on my feed. I don't get notifications of tags. I removed that years ago. But I will make sure YouTube knows that not to put you in my feed again. I appreciate it, though.
I don't know what I'm running up because my channel ain't mine. But you could get a bag. You could get a bag. You got some.
That's so important to you, isn't it? Getting money. I mean, I know that's supposed to be important to everybody, but not to the detriment of somebody that's supposed to be your friend. But okay.
7,000 subscribers, you monetize. You could get a bag. So I made this video. After you made your video, you make another video. Then this the game plan. This the game plan. Now, stay focused.
She gonna be playing this game all by yourself, y'all. I can't even lie. Ma'am, my subscribers already told you they had enough of you. And I'm not like you. I can't just go back and forth because that's gonna run my bag up. I fuck with my supporters. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what you do, which is listen to your supporters. The messy ones, though. I'm gonna listen to my good supporters.
Huddle, right? You make this video. I'm making this video. No, wait a minute. You made your video. I'm making my video. So when you see this video after I add you, then you make another video, girl. And guess what? I ain't gonna get paid, but you gonna get paid. Girl, you see how I want you to win? Miss Hyena.
Robin.
Girl. Make it do what it do. Doggone. Okay, so we gonna wrap this up because Mother, it's a Friday night. Mother about to go relax. Nope, Mother don't do the club. I don't do all of that. We don't go out. We don't hang out. We don't none of that. Like I said, like you put your 2 cents in. This is my 2 cents. You make a video. I'm gonna make a video in response to your video. Yeah, because before I got sent who you was, I didn't even know who you was.
Who sent you?
You're not supposed to know who I am. Just like I didn't know who you were when you came up on my feed. That's usually how it works, ain't it? Why are you supposed to know who I am? You see what I'm saying? Like, girl, hello. Oh Lord, I can't make this up.
Never heard of you.
You're not supposed to. My content is not your content. My content is about holding Black women, Black men, and whoever I speak about accountable. I hold them accountable. I see something that they're doing very disturbing on the internet, and we discuss that topic. Everybody gets it at this point. Everybody with hyena behavior gets held accountable. That's my content. That's why you would never be in my content or know what my content is, because you approve that behavior, which is why your family members get the results that they get, because you approve of that behavior. Do you get what I'm saying? All that other shit that's going on behind the scenes with your life is the fruit of what you're bearing. Look, she counting the views already. She licking her fingers and she doing all types of stuff. Yeah, she says she 56. Anyway. I won't go into that, but I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all, because I gotta get my baby to his party.
Okay. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, the video she showed with LaKenya in the pink.
Again.
I didn't edit the video. I didn't do anything to the video. It is what it is. What it is you're trying to help LaKenya spin the narrative. Like she tried to make the narrative like I was interested in her, and it was never, ever, ever giving that, right?
I don't know. Because I've heard stuff about you not from Peyton. I don't even talk to Peyton. So how do you see how this is your problem? You put Peyton in a godlike position because you feel like she's so powerful and mighty. You don't think she's a special person enough for people to see what's going on and speak the truth. That's your problem. You're putting her in a God. Look, she done sent people. She done, but somebody just rung your doorbell and kicked your puppy. Like, you just got all types of stuff going on in your head about what you feel about Peyton. I don't know Peyton. I just watched her videos and I think she a cool person, but I seen the situation between you two and I talked about it because of you. So you want to know who sent me? You sent me, ma'am. You just didn't get the response you wanted. You sent me. But you like to do that. You like to play the victim. It's always somebody else but you. And that's probably why the relationships you have in your life, whether it's relationships, friendships, relationships with your child, relationship with your grandchildren, these are the results of it. Your life speaks who you are. Okay? Whatever you're doing out there and putting out in the world is going to show. You're going to bear that. You're going to show that. Right? Why spoil the surprise? You'll see. I mean, as old as you are, you're experiencing it right now.
But you know that. But because you're a hyena and you got to stay within the pack. Now, I'm not calling you a hyena. That's the name of your channel. That's why I'm referring to you.
Now, either she can't read or she just being nasty. Everybody knows it says anti-hyena. Even in the description of my channel, it says anti, what I'm against. But she knows that, because if she didn't know that, she wouldn't have defended the term of hyena. Do you get what I'm saying? She know what she's doing, and she try to play that slick stuff. I don't know her background, but with the mental hustler mentality, she used to run circles around people all the time and getting I just that's what she gives. And that's how she's able to manipulate people. You're not gonna manipulate me. I see right through you. I knew this video was coming. I knew it. I was like, oh, she like attention. She gonna make a video. And you just describe to everybody on YouTube who you truly are. At least you're honest.
As a hyena, right? You gotta stay in a pack. Baby, please stay in a pack. Cause this one right here, I don't follow suit. I don't follow suit. I don't follow the crowd.
You don't make friends with nobody. The friends you make mess unnecessarily, and then you're the victim. We know.
Be a part of. I ain't gotta wear no lace fronts. I ain't gotta wear no nails. I ain't gotta wear foundation. I don't have to do any of that. I do.
Why is she coming up for people who wear lace fronts and nails? Yeah, she know what she doing. Why is she coming for people who wear lace fronts and nails? I mean, I wear lace fronts, but y'all already know what it is with me. So, she's a lazy creator. She don't really look at people's life, and that's why she gets embarrassed on the statements she says, because she just say stuff for content. She really don't care about any of this going on. She just want to be noticed. It might be because that's the only thing. That's right. Since Peyton has not spoken about her, you have to find somebody else to speak about. So anybody else speaking about Peyton, you're going to go react to it because you need to keep the engagement going. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Okay, girl. I don't wear nails. I can't wear nails because of the steno writer. It throws me off every time. But that's what Peyton likes to do. Do I wear lace fronts? I partake here and there. But what that got to do with anything? And this how stupid this sound. You don't go with the crowd. You wear crosses like other people wear crosses. Everybody has a realm of things that they do in a circle, right? You wear that shirt that you got on. A lot of people wear that type of shirt. That's following the crowd, right? At some point in time, there's going to be a certain type of crowd you follow. That's why that don't make sense. You may not wear lace fronts, but you dye and you fry your hair. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do the insult thing with that, ma'am. Let's let that go. You wear gold. How many people be wearing gold? You're going to do something that somebody else does. I don't know if you was trying to shade. I don't know if you was trying to whatever you was trying to do with that, but it is what it is. I know this is just content for you. You ain't really serious about that. Hell, you're not serious about your life. If you was serious about your life, it would be better. Just my observation.
Not follow the crowd. That is not me, baby. That ain't my thing. But you please continue to do what you do. All right, y'all.
Grown woman, by the way.
I'm going to relax and finish watching TV. Y'all know I do not drink the Kool-Aid. This is pop. Yeah, I'm from up north. We say pop, right? I don't know what you say, Miss High.
We say soda because we in the West Coast. Well, I'm in the West Coast, Cali. Yeah, for sure.
Hyena, but we say pop. So give me a second.
Y'all, this is her stick though. She be thinking she be eating when she do this stuff all like that. She does it to like make people upset or think she doing something or whatever. So y'all let her have it. Let her let her have it. She look just like that nigga too.
Ooh, that's so good. Look, Miss Hyena. Girl, it ain't nothing. I ain't got no problems with you, baby. I ain't got no problems with just me.
You see how she do it? She talks shit about you. What up, Eugene? She talks shit about you. She insults you. She shade you, and she say it's all good. This is why she fell out with Peyton. This is why she fell out with Peyton. This is why she did what she did to CMB, because she's nice nasty. She one of those type of people where she's hugging you and she got that blade right behind her back to go and take you out with it. So I think it was God that separated Peyton from her. You can't be around negative people all the time. You eventually separate from them. You eventually cannot be in the same energy as a person. If you're so positive and you're thriving and you're rising in the world, that's why people got to be left behind, because you guys don't have the same energy. You know what, Robin? Now she needs a bingo game.
TMB, whatever that lady is, another lady, TMI. See, I don't even know y'all name.
But you know we discussing the Peyton Charles stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that makes you look bad. You don't know none of us, but you know where Peyton's at. That's where you gonna be. That's exact because I tagged Peyton. I didn't tag you. You just felt obligated, and it is what it is. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. But yeah, that.
Never knew who y'all was before now. And it's like, y'all want.
You know what the funny thing about it is? She said she never knew who we was, right? But she was in CMB's comments. Girl, I got all the receipts. Gassing CMB up, saying, I know, girl, be my friend. She thought CMB was gonna be her friend, and they fell out that quick. Hello, usual suspects, Michelle.
To make videos about me. My channel not even monetized.
See, this is her problem. She wanted to be about her so bad. It's just you're a cautionary tale, ma'am. It's a worry for Peyton because it's really what you're doing and how you're behaving and how she reminds me the messy lady that be in all the young people business throwing rocks and high. Yeah, that's her. You know, she needs some friends and that's cool. But she been in she know everybody, right? And we only know you because of Peyton. Let's not misconstrue that. But when we see situations like that, and I can't speak for the other reaction channels, but for me, when I see weird shit like that, I talk about it. Man or woman, it gets discussed.
This just little on me. But feel free.
And that's the ones you gotta watch out for. The little old me shit. Those are the ones who like to be under the radar. So it don't matter if you had 5 subscribers. What you're saying is not cool. You can have 5 subscribers and 10,000 views, and 10,000 people saw the lies that you created. They saw the mess that you created. So it doesn't matter. But again, you're going to say and do whatever you want. You're going to make it about money because you're the only one who cares about money. You're going to make it about views because you're the only one who cares about views. It's just a whole projection cycle with you. I don't care about YouTube. Okay. If I was really, really caring about YouTube enough to do that, I would be more consistent. I got other stuff that I do. Do I get to it? I get to it when I get to it. But I don't care about YouTube like that. You can look at my videos and tell that I'll say this and I'll get off. I don't even show myself on camera no more because I'd be too lazy to do it. But if I want to say something or speak on something, I'll do it real quick and I'll get off. You know, but we are not the same. You have a different angle that you're trying to spill. You're trying to pretend like you're innocent. But the people that watch my videos and the subscribers that are subscribed to me, they know exactly who you are by watching what you do, not what Peyton do, or not what you think Peyton says or what you think Peyton does. It's what you do. Y'all making videos about me. We making videos about somebody at her age being inappropriate.
Talk about me.
Feel free to hate on me. Sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is.
Hate on you, ma'am. Hate on you, man. What is there to hate on? I'm 39. Your daughter's 39. You just picked her up out of prison. You're watching her children because you are frustrated because she's not doing what she needs to do to be a mother, right? And that's probably because how she was raised from you, right? You created that, right? Because we feed our children what we want our children to be, right? Why would I hate on that? There is no way I would want to be in the position that you're in. Hating on somebody would just be disliking a person because they have more than me. You have less than me, and you're older than me. You have disrupted all types of relationships because of you. Exactly. None of my supporters know who you are. That's what I'm saying. What is there to be jealous of exactly? The fact that I can't even think of nothing, child. You fill in the blanks. I don't even know what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like you have no reason. I'm hating on you because I'm holding you accountable. I'm using your words that you used. This is your voice. These are your videos. You're doing this, but you want to be dismissive. Ain't no way I would want to be 39 years old walking out of the prison when I walked out the prison and have to start my life over, making it difficult for me to get employment. My children, I done missed my children's life because I was fucking around in prison because whatever my mom gave me wasn't enough to make the better choices that I needed to make. And I'm not saying I'm perfect because let's not start all that. Oh, she thinks she better. Let's not do that. But What I'm saying is the choices you make in life bears the fruit. Ain't that what you say? She is delusional. She's very delusional. Ma'am, there's nothing to hate on. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that a woman at your age is behaving this way unprovoked. I'm concerned that you don't think you're wrong in the things that you're doing at your age. Even with CMB, you start making fun of the lady because of her hair and having wigs and all that other stuff. Listen, ma'am, you could talk about people and their looks, but you if you want that smoke because that's the attention you get, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Please act your age. This is not how older women act. I know that because I associate myself with older women all the time. I know a lady who's even older than you are, and she just texted me before she went to Cancun, Mexico. Those are the type of women that I associate myself with. Okay, she's someone that inspires me to be like. You get what I'm saying? Because she's a seasoned woman, and she's a stenographer. These are the people that I deal with. These are the people that inspire me. I don't hate on people. People who are doing well are people who I watch. That's why I started watching Peyton videos in the first place, because it was refreshing to watch a Black woman out here thriving in the world, not bothering anybody. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's why I watched her, and it was very refreshing to see. Other than all the other stuff I was seeing, after a while, when you watch that type of stuff, it becomes toxic. So Peyton's content is very refreshing to watch. The only thing she achieved was to be at 56. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
Maybe like I was beginning to say, it's not personal. It's not personal. I love people. I'm a people person. It's definitely not personal. I'm just responding to you, okay? So don't take it personal, okay? Just like I ain't take your little video personal. Don't.
I don't know, girl. From how you responded, it seemed like you took it a little personal. You even said I was a hater. So I don't know what you want me to do with that, but okay. I believe you.
Want you to take mine personal. I just want to clear up the fact. I'm the type of person, I need clarification.
Playing nice to get along. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not diluting. I'm not watering somebody like me. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be raw. I tell you right now, that era of sweeping stuff up under the rug, that ain't over here, baby. I want you to understand, I'm not sweeping nothing up under the rug. I'm not playing nice to get along. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not diluting.
What does that have to do with clarification? Sugarcoating and diluting is something else. Clarification is getting an understanding. So you telling you how you going to come at somebody is a different energy than clarification. Okay.
I'm not watering nothing down to make nobody feel comfortable. Be prepared to be uncomfortable, baby, when you're dealing with somebody like me.
She ain't lie with be prepared to be uncomfortable, because I'm uncomfortable. Oh, no, wait, that's gas. Never mind.
And I will hope you want that too. That's why I made this video. Look at God. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And ma'am, I'm going to see you in the next one. I didn't know this one was going to be the next one, but when Miss Hyena got to talking, I was so...
Look, pause. Look at that. Peyton. Let's check this video out. Let's talk about it. Here again, this is Peyton's product. Another video about Peyton. Look, Peyton. Peyton. Ooh, this girl got a lot. Peyton. Look, Peyton. I'm glad I made the roster, honey, because good Lord. Hold on, that's just the shorts. Let's look at the videos. Peyton. Okay, and that's all the videos she got, all of them about Peyton. Oh, thank you, love. Peyton. Okay, she has another channel. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me find her. So what are we talking about? Did I show y'all? Hold on. Did I share it? Let me see if I shared the right thing. Let me see if I shared the right thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's obsessed with Peyton. Everything is about Peyton. 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 Change my mind. You got 1, 2, 3 videos of other people. Peyton. 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 Okay? I don't understand it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Hold on, because it's not. There we go. Y'all know I like to show. Okay. She got 3 videos, 4 videos, and then she deleted a lot of her videos, by the way. She did not get strike on all of them because this channel will be gone. That's a lie. Peyton. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All videos have to do with Peyton. Peyton, 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 Peyton. Ma'am, you have more videos of Peyton than I do. So for you to be upset because I see that and that's something that I'm looking at and I'm like, girl, what is going on? For you to be disgruntled or feel like you need to respond, just own it. Just own it. You that's all you discuss. Let me see. She has a vlog channel too. I'm not let me see. How do I find her vlog channel? Trying to figure out how I can find her vlog channel. But even in this, right? She tried to present to herself that she's innocent, right? And she talk about how she's not monetized. But look, 4.2 thousand views, right? 10,000 views, 5.8 thousand views, 5.1 thousand views, 4.4 thousand views, 7,000 views, 1,000 views. My numbers on my videos are going up a little bit. But your supporters are not going to know who I am. So I don't expect that to go up much. You got to put Peyton more in it. Okay. And that's why she put Peyton instead of just, doing whatever she was doing with that. Did she untag me? Okay. No, she didn't untag me. Okay. Look, bullied again, 4.3 thousand. It doesn't matter if you're monetized or not. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people are hearing your side without hearing Peyton's side. So you're painting Peyton to be something that she's not even around to defend herself for. So it has nothing to do with views or monetization. That's probably something that you care about because you bring it up the most. But I guarantee you that's not it. That's not it. You got to hold yourself accountable. You started that. You discussed the topic of her daughter. She has every right to feel how anybody would feel if they are betrayed from a family member or somebody they consider a friend or whoever, somebody they feel like they was close to. And you telling her she's not allowed to feel that way because that's not how you meant it. Even though that's not how you meant it, that's how you came off. But even with that information out there, you don't care because you said what you said, right? Because you never gave a fuck about her in the first place. And now you upset with everybody else who feel like they needed to respond. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me share this so I can show y'all. Okay. So this is her vlog channel, right? This is her vlog channel. Okay. All right. So this is her vlog channel. This channel is supposed to be about her. On these lives, she's discussing Peyton. On these videos, she's discussing Peyton. Hold on. Let me grab my cell phone real quick, and I'm gonna show this one thing, and then I'm gonna get off of here because you, ma'am, are the one who made a video stating that you just wish you can call Peyton and talk to him. So that's a little confusing because now she my girl, right? She my girl now, but you wanted a phone call from her. Hold on, let me say, hold on. Let me see if I can find that video. My husband had made plates and stuff, y'all. I gotta get up out of her. Let me see. Okay, so y'all, if y'all want to know about her relationship with the woman or if she's, LGBTQ or not, I mean, that's on her thing. She can describe to you what she's doing with that. I don't know what she is. I do know her husband put her out based off of that. She's having breakthroughs. That's the video of her daughter getting out of the prison. So this is not information that's known. She's aware that it's happened because she put it out there. I'm not the type of person who shade. I'm not going to call you by your government name if you don't say it on the internet. So I'm not that type of person. Any information that I receive is what is on YouTube, okay, or on Instagram or on TikTok. That's as far as it go. Let me see. What day was this video? Hold on. Let me see. I gotta find this video. And that's the point. It don't matter. It doesn't matter that you want to make videos about Peyton, but it's just alarming that you loved her down so much that you wanted to have a phone call conversation with her. Oh, this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I'm talking about, I don't know the backstory. I don't need to know the backstory to know the behavior you're displaying now. Okay. And there's a such thing as predatory behavior. Not calling you a predator. I'm just saying there are people who will watch your every move, befriend you, and try to pretend that they're your friend, and then they strike and attack you. And that's what it's looking like it is. You don't seem genuine on anything. It wasn't a miscommunication. Nothing was misconstrued. You did what you did. And really said on this video that you just stated that you knew you did that. And you said what you said. Well, she did look pregnant, but she wasn't. I don't care what she looked. She was not. So you spoke term. And if you really felt like that, again, hop in anybody's inbox. You said what stopped you from there? Why? Because it was your girl, please. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's see. Look at this picture right here. Look at this. This is about Peyton 2 years ago. Did y'all see the thumbnail? The thumbnail, I'm going to go back to see if y'all can see the thumbnail. The thumbnail is Little Mermaid. And she has Peyton's face as the Little Mermaid. When we know the Little Mermaid is, look, let me see if I could blow that up. This is just weird behavior, in my opinion. Look at that. All right, I'm going to try to blow it up, y'all. Hold on. Because y'all don't believe me. I'm serious. I'm serious. Look at this. This is weird. Did I scroll past too fast? Hold on. When it zooms, things change. Let's see. Oh, thank you, baby. I done forgot the dang. Hold on. Let me keep scrolling. Y'all let me know when y'all see the Little Mermaid, because I don't know. And that's all I'm saying. It just gives obsession. And it's very strange for somebody you spoke highly of. Hold on, let me save this one in my back pocket. Hold up. I'm going to pause that one for now. We'll get back to that one. It's a shame. Hold on. That this woman that you're talking about that you saw the true colors of, it took you this long to see the true colors of. I wish YouTube would make it to where you could see the thumbnail without clicking the video. If y'all know how to do that, let me know in the comments. Hold on, let me read the comments. Oh, y'all not, I'm glad y'all said something. Hold on, let me add it to the stage. See, freaking StreamYard did some new stuff where you gotta make sure you add it and all this other stuff. Child the ghetto. Hold on. Cause I do want y'all to see that. She got a thumbnail as Peyton as the Little Mermaid. Like, girl, why? Why? Hold on. And you can go to her vlog channel and see all of it. Cause you know, she do what she do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play this clip of her discussing Peyton yet again. And then I'll be looking for this over here. So let me share this video. Let me go to let's see if it's letting me do it. Okay.
With murder, with that bag on your head. There go minding somebody else's business. That's my only problem. Girl, when I put my uniform on, I be feeling like a Power Ranger. Girl, I was y'all know I watch TV. I wouldn't advise it unless you skilled. But I watch TV when I drive. I watch the road, watch the road, you know. It comes from driving trucks cross country. So girl, I was watching Peyton. She just organized her cabinet. And she was like, y'all ain't tell me it was work. She said I had to take 2 breaks. And y'all know I always talk about her because that's my girl. Y'all know what? I really want to call.
Not that's your girl. You always talk about her because that's your girl? I thought she was my girl. What we doing? Oh my God. Okay. So there she go talking about Peyton again. Saying she always talk about Peyton. That's her admitting to it. I'm going to show you this picture of Little Mermaid. Y'all could do with that what y'all will. And I'm about to go eat. Hold on. YouTube always doing stuff. Let me make sure y'all was able to see. Okay. That's what I thought, y'all. But she said Peyton tried to make it seem like that. No, ma'am. It's your behavior. It's your behavior. She ain't had to make us see nothing. We saw it, but everybody was just quiet about it. And that's probably our bad. We should have said something and nipped that in the bud so it wouldn't turn out to be this bad. But, I mean, here we are. Here we are. Let's see. Let me scroll down. And before you say, oh, I can't say nothing about her. No, it's just weird for us that somebody you thought of highly, because you know I got to repeat myself because you be acting like you don't be hearing what I'll be saying. And the reason why I say that, I watched your video. You didn't hear a word I said. You mixed it up and you watched at my video. You didn't watch my video. You watched at my video. So I'm saying it again. It's not the fact that you discussed Peyton. It's the fact that you spoke highly of this woman, and now you on your internet talking about you pray for your enemies, and you definitely be praying for Peyton. And I'm like, damn, she your enemy now? Oh, okay. Cause why put those two together? Why put those sentences together? That's that nice, nasty business. That's nasty. Y'all, when did the Little Mermaid come out? Change ain't bad, just different. That's her lifestyle that she dated somebody that was, and we don't care about that. That's what you like to do. But she was upset that people were discussing that as well. But I mean, you can be whatever you want. That's your life. Let me see. Scroll down. I can't find a thumbnail, y'all. And I did see it when I was up there. Hold on, let me see. It was like right here or something. Mm. Let me know if I passed it, because you could see the red hair and the mermaid thing and the whole shebang bizzle. Is May 2023 was the Little Mermaid. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm joking. I would not joke about nothing like that. I thought that was interesting. So it does come off obsessive when you're making videos like that and your thumbnails are hold on, let me go to history. And your thumbnails are pictures of her. It's a little off-putting. Like edited as a Little Mermaid. I don't even know what that was supposed to mean. I clicked the video. Hold on. Let me go to my history, and then I will just show y'all where to go to see the thumbnail. Oh no, look at God. Hold on. Let me share this tab. You see that right there? Hold on. Let me zoom in. Y'all see that? That's Peyton Charles right there. Is this the one where she was talking about the dream? Child. No, I found it. Okay. All right. So again, it's confusing to me. It's confusing to me that a woman discussed Peyton all through her content life. She has 3 channels. 3 channels. All 3 channels, she has discussed Peyton Charles. All 3. All of them. Every single one. This always happens when a content creator does well for himself or herself. The haters attack because they are jealous. Instead of working to improve their brand, they take down others. And that needs to be discussed because this happens to content creators more than often. And it seems to be a pattern with folks. And that will be a subject of topic with not just Peyton Charles, with other content creators as well. So, y'all, let me get up out of here. I appreciate your lives. And I will check back with you whenever I do. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone. It's my hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone. It's my hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone.
Ace of my